Here's the man who's put the Cruiserweight division on the map in WWE.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
The man's got hydraulics in his legs and dynamite in his fists. Cedric Alexander is fun to watch.
You know, you look at every superstar, and every superstar has their individual motivations. Or for Cedric Alexander, it is simply to be a good role model for his young daughter to prove that as long as you put in the work, you can succeed at whatever you want to do.
Here comes the commish!
Shane O'Mac!
And his opponent, first, from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
And his partner, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Here we go as we kick things off in this handicap match.
And with a handicap match like this, things are bound to get out of hand. Drew McIntyre looking to squeeze his opponents like a set of bagpipes.
Byron, that metaphor was uglier than a pile of haggis.
Here we go. Start the count.
Any more punches and Saxon's going to have to take his shoes off the count.
Vicious attack. German suplex. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Oh, big leg kick.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
You gotta believe he's going for the pin. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Enziguri. One thing you can't take away from Shane McMahon, Corey, is that he has proven to be one of the most fair and balanced leaders WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, right. As evident,
Cedric Alexander into the cover. Super kick. Goes down hard.
Ooh, what impact. You guys brought up a great point about SmackDown being a land of opportunity, thanks in part to Shane McMahon. And, you know, I'd say guys like Mojo Rawley and even Jinder Mahal should be thanking Shane.
No. Let's not get carried away. Anyone that has success around Shane McMahon tends to have that success in spite of Shane's presence.
Shane McMahon turns it around. Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32. And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy...
Drew McIntyre going for an early pin. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Too soon.
Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after ultimately missing his intended target, The Undertaker.
Not only did he get to his feet, Saxton, Shane actually told The Undertaker to keep bringing it. If that's not the definition of resilient, I don't know what is. Not now. Not now. No.
We got the combination. Bam!
What's he going to do now?
Now that was Drew McIntyre going for an early pin.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster. Uh-oh, stomping away in the corner. No, you don't think. What on earth is... What are they trying to do?
I think we know exactly what. Gonna take a trip.
How does he keep doing this? Just when you thought it was over. Wow. We've seen handicap matches throughout WWE history that can Shane McMahon into the cover.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Takes him down. In a major way, too.
No matter what era of WWE history we look at, or if we're talking about present day, the handicap match can be dangerous for all competitors involved. And if you're a superstar who's outnumbered, you have to be extra careful about ending up on the losing end of things. A beating could stop and never end depending on how the odds shake out.
That's very true, Michael. With that being said, though, just because a superstar is on the side that has the numbers advantage, history's also shown us that it's important to stay focused on the mission at hand and take care of business, rather than to get cocky because you have more people on your side of the ring.
Shane McMahon's not going to like this.
He's in full control now. This might be big. Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
Taking off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Absolutely planted.
In 2017, the WWE Universe saw the immeasurable power of Braun Strowman unleashed in handicap matches. The monster among men annihilated teams of 2, 3, and 4 men and made it look so easy it was almost difficult to comprehend. On the February 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, the Leviathan Braun Strowman absolutely destroyed 4 local competitors and made it look like child's play.
Corey, I remember when we called the action that night on Raw and Braun Strowman was simply unstoppable. The easiest way to put it is that Braun Strowman doesn't care if he's in the ring against local competitors or WWE superstars because Braun Strowman just wants to tear people apart. There aren't many individuals who are going for the cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
He ain't playing here.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.